Hey everybody, welcome to, I don't even know what to call this. We're going to see Fury with Brad Pitt, and there's just a whole bunch of people in it. The guy from Walking Dead is in it. Yeah, what's his face? Shia LaBeouf. The other guy, he's a baby face. Yeah, he's in all these, oh shit, what's his name? The Lucky Ones? No.
I don't know.
No, that's Zac Efron. Who's
that kid? He was in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Yeah, he was in Perks of Being a Wallflower. That's right.
I don't know what his name is.
I have no idea what his name is, but it looks good. It's got Brad Pitt and tanks, so I'm sold. You know, I don't think it's going to be like Oscar-worthy performances or storytelling or anything like that, but you know, I think it'll be enjoyable. So recently we usually go to an AMC theater. And, you know, it's a big corporate theater where all the floors are sticky, and it's all the greasy-faced teenagers work there. And we recently found in Franklin, there's a small-town theater called Canary Creek, and it has green and blue, or green and pink neon outside. And it's just the best little theater because each theater is probably right at or less than 100 seats, and they have the same sound equipment as a huge theater. So it's such a small theater, and then you add in like 8 surround sound 1,000-watt speakers or whatever it is they have, and it's just so like, oh
it
man,
really is loud.
It's really great sound. Plus they actually do have HD projectors too, so I mean, same picture quality, better sound, and a hometown feel.
I think it's cheaper too.
Yeah,
$6.50 or something.
It's $6.50 all the time, I believe.
So
whereas AMC, it's $5 all the time, unless it's opening weekend, and then it's $10 all weekend.
Yeah.
So I really like this theater a lot. You'll hopefully it's still daylight out, as you can tell. The sun is blaring down on my face. When we get out, it'll probably be nighttime, and hopefully they'll have the neon on, and I'll show it to you. But again, I think Fury's going to be pretty good. Any thoughts?
No thoughts.
All right, guys, we'll catch you after the show. The Big Lots that Justin and I always go to, and you're probably wondering, where is the theater? You can see the Goodwill, the bank. We got an Arby's down here, a Meineke car center, Sherman-Williams, Jimmy John's. Where is the theater, you say? I mean, where could it possibly be? Actually, there's a Roscoe's Tacos. You want to go to Roscoe's? Ooh, maybe. Okay, so you turn here, next to the Bob Evans.
This really is an obscure location.
And then past the Applebee's, past the Kohl's. Look, they harvest the cornfield. That's the theater back there. It's behind the cornfield. So, all right, let's see if we can get a close-up. I just thought that it may not be open because there's literally one car. There is one car here.
Are they closed?
Are you sure they're not closed? Shit.
I thought they would. They gotta be open.
No.
Yeah, it says open right there.
Where?
On the door.
Yeah, open. Okay. So you can see Canary Creek Cinemas. You see, it's they got neon in the shit.
It's classy in here. All right.
The only sad thing about this place is that they don't get all the new releases. Like, we wanted to see The Drop, but they didn't have The Drop. They only get like 4 or 5 movies at a time.
Yeah, they only have like 6 actual stages.
And they only show each film 3
times a day. Yeah.
And it's always 12:30, 5, 7:30.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's simplicity at its finest.
The latest showing is 7:30 at night.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll catch you later. See, probably can't tell, but it's a very small theater. We're about 30 minutes early. And then there's just seats. There's just no seats over there.
They're just missing.
Yeah, so what the hell is this? I hope I don't get striked with the audio. It's Constantine. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. I recently haven't bought very many Blu-rays because I've been holding off for Black Friday. I learned my lesson last year, being that I bought Star Trek Into Darkness new and Pacific Rim new, both for about $20 each, and then on Black Friday they had them for $8 each. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to be getting Godzilla and what was the other one? Edge
of Tomorrow, both for $10. I can see that happening.
Yeah, I can too. Edge of Tomorrow, Godzilla, and something else that came out that I wanted.
Neighbors.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll like it if I watched it, but... Sorry, I'm using the back-facing camera, and I can't particularly see what's going on. Anyway, about 30 minutes early. It's just a tiny little theater. Alright, we'll catch you after the show. Okay, everybody, we just got out of the theater. Hopefully you can see that because I'm using the front-facing camera. That's the neon. I love this theater.
Yeah.
Canary Creek Cinemas, Franklin, Indiana. It's just so... I mean, just look at it. It's like it's out of the 80s.
Yeah.
And I really, really like it. Fury. Brad Pitt, among other people who we can't remember the names. That was so good.
It's incredible. Yeah.
That was on par with some of the best war movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, the brotherhood that is established between all the characters, and
Brad Pitt's performance
is that movie. You know how I said I wasn't expecting anything Oscar worthy? Well, shit, that was Oscar worthy.
I can see Brad Pitt being nominated for best actor.
Yeah. That the film, it was set up almost exactly the same way as Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
In the sense, like, they're going and they're going and they're going, and then something happens and they need to hold out.
Yeah. And
then that's all I'm gonna say, because if you tell me more, it'll be spoiled. But like, just
it's the best war film I've seen.
It's the best war film.
Time.
Like they say, like Hurt Locker was very good, but it was intense.
I think this is better than Hurt Locker.
This is better than Hurt Locker.
Yeah, better than Hurt Locker.
This was very intense.
Yeah,
and it's
perfectly cast. Everyone was perfectly cast. Great cast.
Fresh face. I forget his name. His name's Logan something. We looked him up in the theater.
He's great.
He was perfectly cast. Mm-hmm. Brad Pitt was perfectly cast. All the characters were perfectly cast. Shia LaBeouf, I usually don't like him. He was perfect. Perfect for that character. Yeah. It was just...
So, how many stars would you give?
I'd give it 5 out of 5, man. I love war films, and I love the World War II setting. I've always had a fascination. I'm a history buff and a war buff, and World War II was always... it's an integral part of history. Yeah. And I loved it.
Me too. I loved it too.
I absolutely loved it. So guys, if you're in the Indiana area in Franklin, check out the Canary Creek Theater Cinema thing. Just look at that. Okay.
Definitely check out Fury.
This is a theater. Okay, remember how I told you Canary Creek has really great sound? I was holding the sound from... Okay, a tank shell would shoot at the tank.
Yeah.
And would ricochet off, and you could feel it in your chest. That's the kind of sound I like. But, guys, you need to check this out. This is theater worthy. You need to see it.
Yes.
So, we may go to disc replay. I'm not sure if we end up doing, you'll see it right after this segment. But, it can't be overstated. You need to see this film. It's so good.
Absolutely.
But if there's nothing after this segment, thanks for coming along with us. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.